There are so many culinary herbs that can be grown and used in cooking that we thought it would be a good idea to look at some of the most popular ones. Herbs that you can easily grow and use in your kitchen. Herbs are easy to grow. They usually need sun, reasonably good soil, and to be watered when they're dry. But be careful not to overwater. Too much water can actually change the taste of some herbs. When choosing culinary herbs for your garden, it's a good idea to start with the herbs that you're most familiar with and the ones that can grow easily in your particular climate. Lots of herbs do well in my climate, so I know I can expand my garden as I discover more and more varieties of the herbs I like to use in cooking. By experimenting in my kitchen, I can create a list of the herbs I want to grow, and I know that having them in my garden means I'll actually use them. Sage, rosemary, and thyme are classic perennials that will overwinter nicely in a milder climate. They're good multi-purpose herbs to begin a garden with. Herbs have their own particular schedule. French sorrel, parsley, and chives will come up all by themselves in the early spring, followed by oregano, French tarragon, lovage, and fennel. Then it's time to seed the annuals, the plants that will only last one season. Some are savory, cilantro, dill, and of course basil, which is actually a perennial. Basil should be put out last. You can start it from seed in a greenhouse or in a bright window, and plant it in the garden when you can be sure of a minimum average temperature of 10 degrees Celsius. In this temperate climate, the exotics go in the garden in late spring. Lemon verbena, pineapple sage, and bay are good examples of culinary exotics that can be grown easily and make a great addition to the kitchen. Be sure to bring them in for the winter months, though. They love summer but hate winter. Many culinary herbs can be grown in pots on a patio or a balcony. To save space, some can even be grown together like sages, oreganos, and thymes. One of my favorite herbs is lemon thyme. It's the one herb I'd want if I was stranded on a desert island because it can be used in so many ways. It's a great culinary, makes a soothing tea for sore throats, and can be used to make potpourris, wreaths, and dream pillows. French tarragon can also be grown with other herbs, but it needs to be started from a root cutting in order to have its true taste, and after 1 year should be given its own pot or it will try to take over. There's lots and lots of herbs to explore in the kitchen, so do a little experimenting. There's nothing like picking bay leaf from your own tree and using it in your cooking. When you begin to use fresh bay leaf in your recipes, you'll have evolved into a herb gardener and a chef.